Opening your own law practice sounds like freedom, but it is really a crash course in law, business, history, and survival. Before we jump in, quick note, when we say practice, the term comes from the Latin practicus, meaning fit for action, which is ironic because most lawyers open firms before feeling ready for action at all. Here are 6 things every lawyer should know before opening their own practice, and how modern tools can keep you ready wherever you are. First, you are not just a lawyer anymore, you are a business. The idea of a law firm comes from medieval guilds where professionals banded together to share resources, reputation, and risk. When you go solo, you inherit all of that responsibility alone, including marketing, finances, compliance, and operations. This means understanding cash flow, expenses, taxes, and how long you can survive before revenue becomes predictable. Most firms fail not because of bad lawyering, but because of bad business management. Having one place to track your firm's health matters more than most lawyers expect. That is where a mobile-first system like Legalizer helps by letting you monitor operations, revenue, and growth from one dashboard, even when court pulls you away from your desk. Second, clients do not hire credentials, they hire confidence and communication. The word client comes from ancient Rome, where client is relied on patrons for protection and guidance. That relationship was personal, constant, and built on trust. Modern clients expect the same responsiveness, just faster and on their phones. If you cannot respond, update, or access case information quickly, trust erodes. Lawyers who win long-term are not always the smartest, but the most accessible. Tools like Legalizer help keep client communication, case updates, and documents organized so you can respond confidently wherever you are. Third, time is your most valuable asset and also the easiest one to lose. The billable hour traces back to the early 20th century when firms needed a standardized way to price professional labor. What started as a convenience became a trap for many lawyers. If you do not track time accurately, you lose revenue without noticing. If you track it obsessively, you risk burning out. Knowing how you price, bill, and collect is just as important as knowing the law itself. An all-in-one platform like Legalizer reduces friction by combining time tracking, billing, and payments in one place, so your time works for you instead of against you. Fourth, systems beat memory every time. Early law offices relied on clerks, ledgers, and physical files to keep cases moving. When those systems failed, cases collapsed. Today, relying on your memory or scattered tools is the digital version of misplaced paper files. Missed deadlines, lost documents, and version confusion are firm killers. The lawyers who scale successfully build systems early, even when they think they are too small to need them. Legalizer acts as a central nervous system for your practice, keeping cases, documents, and deadlines connected and accessible on the go. Fifth, ethics and compliance are not optional, they are existential. The word ethics comes from the Greek ethos, meaning character. Your firm's character is tested most when you are busy, stressed, and moving fast. Trust accounting, confidentiality, conflicts, and data security become more complex when you are running everything yourself. Mistakes here do not just cost money, they can end your career. Having clear visibility into client funds, case statuses, and firm activity reduces risk dramatically. A unified operating system like Legalizer helps lawyers stay compliant by keeping information structured, transparent, and secure. Sixth, growth does not happen by accident. The modern law firm was built on reputation and referrals, but today, visibility matters more than ever. If you are not tracking where clients come from, which cases are profitable, and what services actually grow your firm, you are guessing. Guessing works until it doesn't. Sustainable growth requires data, clarity, and the ability to adapt quickly. Legalizer supports growth by giving you real-time insight into performance, clients, and operations, all without chaining you to an office. Here is the big takeaway. Opening your own practice is not just practicing law, it is practicing leadership, systems thinking, and adaptability. The lawyers who succeed are not the ones who do everything manually, but the ones who build smart foundations early. The tools you choose shape the firm you become. And in a world where law moves fast, having your entire practice in your pocket might be the most powerful advantage of all.